The Ohio men's basketball team had a huge victory last Saturday against Miami in the Battle of the Bricks. Up next for the Bobcats, they'll be playing Western Michigan at home on Tuesday. Tip-off is set for 7 o'clock. Hi there, I'm Abigail Clark, and this is Joe Collins for WMU Bobcat Showcase. Now, Joe, it was an amazing game last Saturday, but let's shine a little light on Jason Preston. He scored his first triple-double for the Bobcats since 2011. Talk about an accomplishment, but even better, it was against Miami.
Well, Preston's accomplishment was fantastic. There's absolutely no doubt about that. But what you don't know is there's actually a lot more to this accomplishment than you would think. Preston is not only the first Bobcat to record a triple-double since DJ Cooper in 2011, he's also only the second player in the Mid-American Conference to record one this season. Like you said, he did it against their rival, and that's gotta feel bittersweet because who better to have your best performance of the year than against your arch rival?
Now, Joe, going into Tuesday's game, Ohio's already lost to Western Michigan once earlier in the season. What ways could the Bobcats help make this a better outcome than last?
Well, after the Miami game, a couple Bobcats talked about how they let the first game against Western Michigan get away from them, and that this time, things were going to be different. One of the things that was a factor in their loss against Western Michigan and their win against Miami was their field goal percentage. Against the Broncos, they only shot 33% from the field. Against the Redhawks, it was nearly 50%. If the Bobcats can shoot the way they did against Miami, then they have a good chance of avenging that first loss.
Now, Joe, Ohio has officially lost their 4-game losing streak, and against Miami, the Bobcats kept their defense tight and maintained high intensity at all game. Now, what ways do you think this would help them prepare for the Western Michigan game?
Well, the win against Miami definitely did a lot to help the Bobcats, but they also have to remember that they're not out of the woods yet. Beating your rival at home by over 30 is always a great feeling, but both of these teams are in bad spots. The Bobcats are now 3-7 in conference play and have an important stretch of games coming up down the road. This one against Western Michigan is one that the Bobcats know they can win because their records are very similar, and they've played each other before, so they know what to expect. If the Bobcats can win this game, they can go into their game at Kent State on Saturday knowing they can compete and hopefully win against teams ahead of them in the standings.
As always, we will have all Ohio men's basketball covered for you here at WMU Bobcat Showcase. For Joe Collins, I'm Abigail Clark.